Hi everybody. Okay, I've got a workout for you today, which is going to be into the legs. So we're going to be doing some work as far as our legs are concerned. It's about mobility into them as well, about a bit of balance in there as well, so stability. And possibly some very everyday activities that we might do as well. As always, make sure you've got a drink available, make sure you've done your warm-up, make sure you can do a cool down afterwards, and the area is clear. You're going to need yourself a chair for a little bit later on as well. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is some balance work. Now you can do this in the kitchen. Is possibly one of the best places you can actually do it in, because in your kitchen work surface is about the right height for most people, but you can use the back of a chair or you can use the dining room table, but so the kitchen work surface tends to be about the best height, and it's got lots of points for us to actually hold on to if we need to. All right, so choice is yours. I'm using my landing, so I've got a banister here and I've got a wall here. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is just some heel raises. All right, so if I show you from a sideways on position, you can see my feet down here. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I've got the wall to hold on to if I need to, and I'm just going to raise up onto the balls of my feet and lower down. Now the important thing here is if you have a look from the front, what I'm doing is raising up onto the balls of the feet and lowering down. I'll lose the footwear so you can see my feet. All right, coming up onto the balls of my feet and down. What I'm not doing is taking it out sideways, so we're not going out to the side. We're coming straight up and straight down. Also, I'm not coming forward and rocking back. Okay, so it's not that motion, it's a lift rather than a rock. Okay, so we're not rocking forward. We'll see a little bit of movement forwards possibly, but not a great deal. So we should feel this into our calves, rather like we did at the end of last week. Okay, brilliant. What we're going to do there then is carry on going like that, lifting and lowering. And this time what I want you to do is have a look at the change. I'm going to come up, I'm going to hold it at the halfway point, then I'm just going to drop it down. Okay, so we've got a lift, nice and controlled up, we're lowering to about the half point, and then we're dropping down. So we've got a little bit of impact up through those heels, yeah? So we lift up, we come halfway down, and we drop. Yeah, so it's a lift, a lower, and a drop. Let's go. Lift, lower, drop. Yeah, lift up, halfway down, and drop. Okay, let's do that 4 more times, okay? Lift up, halfway down, and drop. And again, lift up, halfway down, and drop. Let's do it again. Lift up, halfway down, and drop. And again, lift up, halfway down, and drop. Brilliant. Okay, from there, let's go to our chair. All right, we're going to go as an option if you need it seated. For that one, firstly, you lift up onto your toes, partway down, and drop. Yeah, lift up, partway down, and drop. So that is an option you can use for it as well. Okay, brilliant. We're going to do a stand to sit. Okay, so we're going to stand up and we're going to sit ourselves down. Brilliant. Okay, you keep going with those. Yeah, and when you've done 4, just have a little pause for me and let me show you an alternative. All right, so you've probably got about 2 more to do, so let's do them together. Lifting up, controlling as we come down, and lowering down. Yeah, lift up, controlling on the lower, and sitting down. Okay, have a look at the change. What I'm going to do is pause before we sit down. So we're going to hover, okay, 5 seconds. So have a look. Don't do it yet. Lift up, lower down, and pause there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Okay, let's go again. Come on up, join me this time. Come down and pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Now if you struggle with the actual stand up position, you can come to here, just try and hold it and lower. Yeah, so there's your options. All the way up, come down and hover, and then down, nice and controlled, or just here and hold. And lower, choice is yours, okay? Give me another 4 of those. Fantastic. Brilliant job. Okay, 1 more. Pause. And lower down. Brilliant job. Okay, let's just have a little tap of those heels in front just to loosen those knees back off. And then what we're going to do is put a couple of things together, all right? So our seated option first, if we can. Hands on our thighs. We're going to push up onto our toes, hold it there, halfway down and drop, okay? Push up onto our toes, halfway down and drop. What we're going to do at the same time as we can is we're going to push up first, come down, push onto our toes, halfway down and drop. So a little push up, come down, halfway onto our toes, halfway down and drop, okay? Lovely. Then the next level, if you can for me, push up, hold and pause, come down, onto your toes, halfway down, drop. Okay, so that's your seated version. Standing, if you can do it for me, we're going to come up to the wall again, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little squat first, so a little knee bend, then we're going to come up and push up onto our toes. Yeah, halfway down and drop, all right? So knee bend, push up onto our toes, halfway down and drop. And if we can, we're going to go straight from the knee bend up into the heel lift, okay? So we squat down, we push up, halfway down and drop. Yeah, okay. Let's do it again. Come down, halfway up and drop. One more time like that. Push down, all the way up, halfway down and drop. And use the support you need. Okay, keep going with that for me. Give me two more. Hold on to the wall if you need to. Yeah, brilliant. We're going to add something in, okay? So over here we've got our little pause, yeah? So on the seated version we're going to sit up, we're going to pause, drop down, heel lifting down. For the pause, what we're going to do is just run our fingers up the wall and then bring them back down again, okay? So have a look now. We've got a little knee bend up onto our toes, run the fingers up the wall, bring them back down and drop. Yep, other hand, so down, up onto the toes, walk the fingers up the wall, come back down and drop. Yep, okay, let's do it. So down, up onto your toes, walk the fingers up, come back down and drop. Down, push up, walk up, come down and drop. Do that 2 more times for me, okay? Brilliant. So down, push up, walk the fingers up, come back down and drop. And again, push up, walk the fingers up, come down and drop. Lovely job. Okay, from there, have a little shake out for me. Let's give those shoulders a bit of a stretch as well. So let's take the arms back and open up our chest. Give that a bit of a stretch. Brilliant. Bring the arms forward, push away. Just stretch the back of your shoulders and upper back. Brilliant. And let's just give the calves a bit of a stretch. So if we're standing, we're stepping back. Ball of the foot down, heel down, we're bending into it and leaning into it. If we're sat down, we're going to take the leg out in front. Heel down, toes in towards the chest, so you feel a stretch into your calf. Okay? Change to the leg for me. Brilliant. Holding it nice and still. Breathing nice and naturally. Remembering our posture. Fantastic. And release down. Excellent. From there, have a little shake out. Okay, so something a little bit different for you. Now, what we're going to do for tomorrow is some backward chaining. So we're going to go through the process that I've been telling you I'm going to go through a couple of times already. We're going to do it tomorrow, all right? So we're going to get ourselves down onto the floor nice and safely, and we're going to get ourselves back up from the floor nice and safely. Really great. When we're back in a position where we can have the grandchildren around, when you can play with the grandchildren, or if you need to get something down off the floor, it's a safe way of getting down to the floor. It's a safe way of getting up, and you can use it anywhere. So if you're in the garden and you want to get down to do some bit of weeding, you can use this process as long as you've got something that you can anchor onto. All right? So you're going to need a chair for it tomorrow. A good strong chair, probably a dining room chair is what you're going to need if you've got one. All right. If not, then a lounge chair would be okay, but ideally something that's a bit stronger. So a dining room chair is really, really good for that. That's going to be in tomorrow's. All right. So have that ready if you want it. Now, stay safe, Stay well. As always, comments, questions, feedback, always welcome. You look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.